thievery right there.
Doubt it. Now they've got that hellacious general in charge.
Oh, okay.
What do they call her?
Preparing your weapon actually consumes the hammer now.
Trader Haran is a weapons trader.
Wars are brewing, my friend, and I'll stand by your side. But prices will go up, even for one of our own. Buy now and buy often. Special prices for you, my friend. Gotta stick with your own in times of trouble, right? War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
Bookman.
Be by soon enough.
Got books for me and books for you. He's got my source move. Arrow spray. Fires 16 arrows in a 60-degree arc. Each deals 38 to 39 physical.
Oh.
Jesus. Alright. He's got Giddy one-hander.
Divine order to march against the ancient empire.
Got a very, very good dagger. 25, 26, plus 1 finesse, plus 3 initiative, plus 35 HP.
Ooh.
Weirdly cheap as well.
You eating any of your own fish?
You kidding?
Oh.
I don't eat what I sell. I usually buy from Ovis over there.
Ovis? How can you afford his stuff?
I've got me a sweet deal. That's all you need to know.
However, before I buy anything from this man, I will find out if it is possible for me to steal from him. It seems very unlikely, but god damn it, I'm gonna try. Alright, how do you steal from here? Smoke grenades, I guess.
Well, keep steady.
The old smoke screen.
Be by soon enough.
I've only got one. I only have one. Either of you have any?
Tell me, have you heard any
Do
news?
not.
Nothing good. The void woken are everywhere.
How you make them. I don't know the recipe for making them, unfortunately.
Got word from the factory that another boat went down.
Oh.
Things ain't looking
Oh.
good.
Yeah. You suppose the Madisons will get rid of the void woken anytime soon?
Doubt it. Now they've got that hellacious general in charge. What do they call her? The Axe?
The hammer. Hope you're wrong. Time will tell, I suppose.
Oh, there's a source point based book for summoning called Door to Eternity that makes it so none of your summons can die or disappear.
Ooh. This guy's got thievery gloves that you might like.
Yeah, that guy's got a lot of stuff that I want to steal. Those gloves being one of them. Do I have any? Okay, got
He's also got a pretty good helmet that Slid might want as well.
a bottle of oil? I thought I had a bottle of oil.
Bishop Alexander was slain by Seagulls.
What's your two-handed weapon, Slid?
Much business today.
A bottle of oil?
47 to 50, 2 strength, 1 warfare, 6 initiative, acid proc.
There's no safety.
Very
Okay.
good.
He's got one that's 48 to 51
Well,
with
keep
10 to
steady.
11 fire and
People
plus
still
2
need
strength,
potions.
and
They'll be by
14%
soon.
lifesteal, and a 20% chance to burn.
Ooh, that's real good.
Does anybody have an oil barrel on them for some reason?
You eating any of
maybe.
your own fish?
There you go.
You
I always have
kidding?
an oil barrel
I
on
don't
me.
eat what I sell. I usually buy from Ovis over there.
Should be able to do
Ovis?
this.
How can you afford his stuff?
No one sells
I've got me a sweet
warfare
deal.
books? Come on.
This guy does.
That's all you need to know.
Man that I'm trying to steal from while the world is revolving around me.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Oh.
I have a smoke bomb I can use if you need me to, or I can make smoke dip early with my fire breath.
Hang on, I'm doing things. Really? You can't make smoke grenades.
Smells worse over here
Alright,
than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Did you try to unlock the door to the tomb?
Yeah, it didn't work.
If I don't come visit your ton,
Here's your
who
oil
will?
back.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Let's see if I can. Alright, here. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what happens here.
There's someone I can talk to that might make this easier.
Doesn't matter, I'm gonna be in smoke screen.
You're
Okay.
safe among friends.
Don't know. This is only gonna last one turn.
Still a few seconds.
It's gonna be tough to like get the things that I want. I gotta look at them and see what they look like.
It really blows my mind that there's no smoke screen move.
Sure there is, we just don't have it yet. Book guys got.
My word, but you do look exhausted. Have at it. Got yourself situated.
Magic man. Really magical.
Keeping it together, Bree?
Yep, yep.
As long as I don't think about it too much.
They made
You're
it
safe
really
among
hard.
friends.
You know what we should do?
Never forget it.
Instead of like actually stealing the thing, we should smoke screen as much as we can and steal the money from these vendors. That's probably the best option rather than panicking and clicking through things.
How much money can you steal?
I can take
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would
3,800.
sell such filth?
which is a lot.
Kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of his.
It's pretty good. I mean, most vendors don't have more than that unless you sell them a bunch of shit.
Exactly.
From you let that pigeon sawdust from a cell
I wonder
floor.
if there's a way to turn people though. There's so many. Hmm.
We're gonna have to do the old fire route.
Keeping it together,
I don't
Bree?
even know if I can get behind this
I'm
guy.
all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends.
Hey, it looks
Never
like there's a
forget
place
it.
I can stand here where no one can actually see me. But I don't think it actually is real. Hang on, I'm
You
gonna see
eating
if I
any
can
of your own fish?
cheese my way in there.
You kidding? I don't eat what I sell. I usually buy from Ovis over there.
Nah.
Ovis? How can you afford his stuff?
Alright, well, first
I've got
things
me a sweet
first.
deal. That's
Here's
all
a
you
smoke
need.
grenade for you.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
Keeping it together, Bree?
Kind that don't fancy starving. along
I'm
with
all
the
right,
rest of this
as
town.
long as I don't think about it too much.
It's all well and good for you with your rations.
You're safe
We've
among
got to take what we
friends.
can get.
Never forget it.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Ha!
You noticed? Get out of here. Get out. Get out of here.
Fuck, come on.
A thief's on the loose.
Bad.
I threw it off the dock.
You found me. I was stuck here. In position.
Torn aside fire, cold and poison. But why walking? God knows what'll stop those beasts. Cold steel.
Alright, let's just do this the right way. Is that a crafting Bible?
He didn't give us anything.
No. You don't have to take them. You can just read them.
I know.
Free. Wonder if
You eating any of your own fish?
wonder if we're able to just here chuck that. Well,
I usually buy from Ovis over there.
it won't work on this guy. 'Cause
Ovis?
we can't actually get behind him.
His stuff.
Can
Got
we?
me a sweet deal.
Use your burning ability, just like here, but across. So heading east.
Have you anything that will protect them?
Just want to see if it blocks him off.
I have a move that
God
creates
knows what
smoke,
stopped those beasts.
but requires a source point.
Can't steal it easy.
Could be worse, you know.
Oh, I don't think we'll need that. Okay, so that works. All right, good. We can do that.
Again?
Yep. Block. Just don't light this dwarf ablaze.
Is having a problem.
Flaming dwarf.
What? That time it decided to do damage?
This will be easy.
Wouldn't you like to know?
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
I can talk to him.
I guess. I don't know if that'll work. We'll see.
Much business today?
Not much. People don't want to leave town. Can't blame them.
It's
There's
off.
no safety in solitude.
Did you get what you wanted?
I stole fucking 3,300 gold from him. Just
Good lord.
fucking fleeced. God. Trying to make a living.
It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
He's looking.
Keep talking to
Good luck,
him.
idiot.
You'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
The hell just happened? Why's my screen shaking?
No, I was fucking around.
Oh,
Hey, I found a digging thing.
hope it's a scale. Dead guy.
Drowned sorcerer. 300 gold. Fortify.
Part of the quest.
Why is this a...
Crafting Bible. Oilskin wrapped book.
What's happening to you?
I just talked to a man to see if he was selling anything, and
You
like,
kidding?
since you can't
I
stop
know what I
dialogue,
sell. I usually buy from
I had no choice but to go through with what he was saying, and then it just updated the caravan quest.
I don't know if that was that or if the thing we dug up was that.
Yeah.
Two things happened at the same time.
He was talking about it.
Alright. Return to the
Woke up
scene of the
this morning
crime.
in a sweat. Can't get that thing out of my mind.
Now to create another crime. Gonna need
Made it back.
our Patsy.
safe and sound. That's all you gotta think about right now.
Here I come.
perfect. I can stand right behind this idiot. Wonder if his little
Put a
banner's
stop
gonna start on
war.
fire. I can just be seen. It's just a never wavering vision.
Oh, fuck yes. This dude's got Phoenix Dive and Blitz.
Take his money.
Is that easier than taking books?
It is because it's fast.
Okay.
Gotta
Could just lay fire.
deal with time.
Or
Step back a bit, I guess.
Shit wasn't highlighted, but still got hit.
Fire is uncontrollable. It's wild. Free. Delicious. Free range and organic. Someone might be able to see me from behind here, but we'll see when the smoke does its job. Yeah, there's someone up there that can see me. These people having a picnic. Picnickeers can all see me.
Please.
I can't.
You there.
Okay, so what we're gonna have to do for this one is Slib's gonna have to do his fire and send that smoke grenade to Paris. It shouldn't cause any combat.
You're roboting me.
What? Huh?
You're roboting there.
Oh.
But I sent the thing to Terrace.
So yeah, just wait for the smoke to happen over here and then throw the grenade on the picnic and it should work.
Throw it like in front of them, like here.
Sounds good.
It can't be far, can it?
Please.
This idiot dwarf.
Please.
Get the fuck out of here.
Look at what I'm doing.
How you holding up?
Oh my god.
Not in any mood
Don't.
to talk about it.
This isn't the time for this. Said no to the sword. There you go.
Say when.
And get ready. Go.
Fuck! Okay, hang on.
Got word from
It's
the
in a weird spot for some reason. The money in his inventory was in a weird spot. Scrolled past it. But that worked out. So just get ready to throw it again. Well, throw it as soon as you can now. Off this load.
Go through it.
Ah!
What happened?
Just in a weird spot. It's hard to get to.
Oh yeah, I see it on the stream. It's like at the bottom.
Fucking come on.
Yeah. No,
It
too late.
wouldn't let me select it. I clicked on it like 8 times. Oh, you got it.
You got it without the fire in the front.
Why are you sneaking around like that? Oh god, I've been robbed. He's an old man sneaking away. Who could have done this?
Hi, what's wrong?
Terrace, come talk to this Magister.
Okay.
Talk to Carol.
Oh, that elven sword is fucking sick. Wood with obsidian sticking out of it.
Carol's just running away from me.
Oh, this guy doesn't have anything, never mind.
You suppose
Thought he was a
Madison
merchant
will
as
get
well.
rid of the void woken anytime soon?
I gotta find who the
Now
scoundrel
they've got
merchant
that
is.
hellacious general in charge. What do they call her? The
I don't know if
axe?
I have any way of stealing
hammer.
from Thune.
Hope you're wrong. Time will tell, I suppose.
This potion
Do
lady.
anything that will protect against void woken.
I can
Crime
turn
for a
aside
robbery.
fire, cold and poison. But void woken? God knows what'd stop those beasts.
Cold steel it is then.
I think if we move her stool, she'll get upset.
Not in any
Someone
mood
just
to
ran
talk
up
about
to
it.
me and said, "What am I doing here?"
Sir Varland.
Good. This town has enough problems. Tell me, have you seen a man around here? Grey beard, grey cloak, a look of madness in his eyes.
Sounds like our dad.
Have a beard.
Damien, take it all.
That's right.
Where is the snake? Magister Carver will have our heads if we don't find him.
People don't want to leave town.
It's vital that you report anything unusual. We must know. Is that clear?
Say that it is.
He arrived in Driftwood some days ago, dressed as a tinkerer. He bought and sold a few knickknacks.
Goblin.
But we thought nothing of it until our brothers started vanishing.
How do you dress as a tinkerer?
Wear a pot on your
As soon
head.
as he knew we were onto him, he ran. We think he's hiding in here, but he's a canny one. Now, be on your way. Who knows where he could strike next?
Doubt it. Now they've got that hellacious general in charge. What do they call her? The
I don't know if there's any way we can actually do this one.
Hope you're wrong. Time will tell, I suppose.
Woke up this morning in a sweat. Can't get that thing out of my mind.
You made it back, safe and sound.
Should be able to
That's
if
all
you
you've
stand
got to
behind
think
her,
about
really.
right now.
Easier
It's not
said
always.
than done,
Well,
ain't
yeah,
it?
someone's gonna have to talk to her.
Like, this person will move in a minute, and I can fire the front. There we go. Safe.
How you old
There's
pal?
talk. Oh wait, never mind.
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
And smoke.
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town.
And smoke con.
It's all
Damn it. In a weird spot again. Tinkerers dress in aprons covered in tweezers and they have
Tiny hammers.
aprons with tweezers in them and little hammers, little jeweler's hammers, and they have little tiny glasses on the ends of their noses. And
With,
also
like,
they have goggles on their head that have multiple lenses they can flip through.
Not in any mood to talk about it.
They're
Covered
wearing
in
a
soot.
bandana
Very sooty.
and they're very sooty. Wait, hang on. Let me see what this chick's got.
You needing
Looked like
supplies?
she had some pretty interesting
Stock up
things.
if I were you.
You got necromancy books.
Madness out there. Never seen anything like it.
Living on the Edge. Black Shroud. You have that one already? Oh, yeah,
I
you
do.
I'll just take her money.
Until later then.
Don't go there.
Waves at you. Hi.
Not much. People don't want to leave town. Can't blame them. There's no safety in solitude.
Well, keep steady. People still need potions. They'll be by soon enough.
You're a potion.
That dwarf is really, really annoying looking.
Turns around. She just looks like a busybody.
And annoying.
Shitty, annoying dwarf.
But she's just walking in circles, bothering everyone. Smoke up. Smoke down.
It was the dog.
Because I'm a lizard, isn't it?
Okay, well, I've got a lot of money now.
Yeah, you do. Jesus.
You can buy
You're
things.
safe among friends. Never forget it.
He's over it.
These kids are fighting each other. I'm gonna send you to Fort Joy, you dirty sorcerer, and you have to stay with the lizards and Joe's mom.
Usually buy from Ovis over there.
Rough.
Ovis?
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
I've got me a sweet deal. And that's all you need to
Has
know.
got a lot of stuff.
Blitz and Phoenix Dive are what I want from him.
You don't want his two-hander?
Much business today.
Got it again, I don't know.
10, 11 fire damage, 48, 51, plus 2 strength, 30% cleave, 14% lifesteal.
Yeah, that is good.
Well, keep steady. People still need potions. They'll be by soon
Next
enough.
dive. Blitz. I want. Active shot. Marksman bang.
There's not a call for the junk you sell then.
This.
Nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients.
Ooh. Good move. Holy shit.
Fuck!
Along with a large helping of ham.
What has happened?
I just walked into the maester's house by mistake to kind of find the scoundrel vendor.
Keeping it together,
That.
free.
Alright, now you just sit there.
Oh, you can steal it from her. She's got like 3,000
You're
gold.
safe among
Okay,
friends.
come up there in
Never
a
forget
second.
it.
Some pretty good items.
Gloves.
You can sell that axe.
Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination.
Much business today.
And you can also
People
Heavy
don't want to leave
purchase
town.
right here.
Can't blame them. There's no
You can
safety
sell
in
this.
solitude.
hammer.
Well, keep steady. People still need potions. They'll be by soon enough.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
Okay.
Nope. Oh, nice name on that hammer.
Buying or selling?
Buying or selling?
You're
Leaving.
safe among friends. Never
Fucking
forget it.
brutal. Dick.
Alright, 150 to 159. Let's do this.
Executes 24 noblemen for insubordination.
Okay. I am going to remove Bless from myself. We don't all need it.
Not much. People don't want to leave
It's
town.
lots.
Can't blame them. There's no safety in solitude.
Well, keep steady. People still need potions. They'll be by soon enough.
Reactive shot lets me shoot 3 times.
Per turn, if they walk through it?
The first 3 enemies that move through it. So I could place it on a group of dudes around you, and then as they have their turns, they just get fucked up.
Hard to see how.
Sounds actually really good.
You could be
Whoa,
a dwarf,
marksman's
for
fang.
starters.
Shoot an arrow that goes straight through all enemies. Each enemy that it hits takes 94 to 98 piercing damage. Ignores armor.
Railgun shot? That's fucking cool.
Yep. I think I'll get rid of barrage. I think it's my weakest.
Really? It seems good.
No, ricochet is my weakest. But ricochet is multiple. Ricochet and barrage are essentially the same thing.
Yeah, it seemed like barrage was doing more damage.
It does not.
Really? Because like you would hit one person with it and hit him all 3 times if it was by himself.
Barrage does 56 to 59. Ricochet does 84 to 89.
But if you shoot one person with ricochet, they get hits only once.
Well,
barrage
yeah.
hits someone more than once.
But then I could just shoot them regularly and save 3 AP.
Oh.
It's also expensive.
Okay.
I would rather shoot 16 arrows than 3.
Okay.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Plus, I can always... It's a 1 skill, so I just need 1 point in memory and I'm good. Gotta go over there and steal. A maester or whatever. I like that you were trying to find the scoundrel and just went to the quest marker.
I didn't. Well, she started talking to me as soon as I entered the door. Because I don't know what's in there.
Got gloves that are pretty good. What the fuck? You able to close the door?
Yeah.
I don't know who saw me.
I was a kid running around.
Okay, she's got boots that are +2 initiative, 52 magic armor, 11 physical armor. Requires 12 intelligence.
Those are an upgrade from my boots. My boots are level 5.
Got gloves. They're 59, 14. +2 initiative, +2 crit, +1 single-handed. Their intelligence 12.
Yeah, I could use those.
And I can always just sell them back to someone. Later, Maester. And listen in. Go ahead.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
Lizard
She takes a deep
panties.
breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the 7 if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
You're at full
At
health.
least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe. Apparently, I had a claw in murdering their darling divine-in-waiting Alexander.
The Meister wrenches the bandage, pulling the fabric tight against her wound. She winces before tying it off in a neat knot, but you can see the red stain already spreading across the fabric.
Never mind that. That I was here the entire time. Apparently my cunning transcends time, space, and common sense.
Meister Siva freezes, her eyes locked on you, her claws mid-swipe, cutting a new stretch of bandage.
Why on earth should I have thought anything else? Not that I was sorry to hear about his death. I doubt my grin helped matters during the interrogation.
You ever been so hurt that you cough?
Only if you're like dying. Like if you've been shot. And
She's been
blood.
physically wounded and she's coughing from it. From hanging by her wrists.
Maybe she caught a cold.
She's out there overnight and got sick.
It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul. Enthusiasm? On a weekday? My word. We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head.
Wait, she's actively stitching herself up. It could just be from pain. My question was who coughs from pain? So saying that it's from pain doesn't solve the riddle.
Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much
Yeah, we'll do it later.
as they do to fashion. Kindly remove that painting from the wall.
Just let get out of there.
Thing
Well,
of-
see you later.
Coming.
No, she's coming.
Wait, come back! Oh shit! Fuck off! I didn't know she was looking. I thought she was chasing us to do the quest.
No.
I thought she wanted us to do the thing. No, come! You have to move the painting. Come back! Hobbling after us. Alright, now we can remove the painting. I assume it's coddle fish. Nope, that's just painting bars now.
I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you.
Well, listen, we're already off to a bad
Push
start.
the button.
There isn't one.
It's right there.
Oh,
Your talent for following simple instructions fills me with wonder and pride.
shut
A
up.
stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you. Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand, God-woken.
Got down here. Want to know who plays a game like this and doesn't immediately just start looting everything they can?
Dream.
Weird contraptions.
Only a
This
yogurt.
place is an Arcanist's dream.
Ancient runes,
So many
weird contraptions.
firestorm grenades.
This place is an Arcanist's dream.
This is interesting. Source orb, it acts like a rune. And grants skills. Huh. Interesting.
Oops.
Bottle of swirling mud. Brewed to perfection. Epidemic of fire.
People getting sick with fire.
The Meister
Once.
is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
Meister Siever's stare bores into your soul. It is still, analytical, and ice cold.
Indeed, some people seem to think so. Mostly they're idiots, but in some cases they're mad dogs.
The Meister rests her hand on her arm, where one of her wounds has just reopened.
Okay, we get it.
She
She's hurt.
squeezes hard, ignoring the trickle of blood running down her claw.
I pray you're more idiot than mad dog. It would be a shame to expend all this effort just to see you put down. I hope so, for all our sakes. To accept divinity is to accept responsibility for the lives of every person and beast that walks Rivellon. If granted divinity, you would have the power of all 7 gods at your disposal. You could heal any wound, pull islands from the sea, right any injustice. But make no mistake, the Divine has only one duty: to protect this world from the Void. The Divine cannot use his power for anything else.
I thought of this as like putting my hand up to speak. Yes, what? You could use some power for yourself, right? No!
Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the Void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Once, although
Stop
not
being
by
hurt.
a god-woken. My assistant did not believe that one had to be chosen by a god to become divine.
She waves a bandaged hand absent-mindedly, wincing slightly.
A headstrong and thoughtless girl, but the experience was... was quite educational. From observing her, I gather that the ritual involves inhaling the smoke, a lot of screaming, and a rather sudden death. Well, certainly. It is not my place to police the stupidity of others. I have to admit I was curious. Imagine if it had been a success. Why, then anyone could have ascended, even I... Alas, success was beyond her reach. Quite fascinating to watch, though. I've never seen a body burn from the inside out before. And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the cloister with
Nobody cares that this person's dead.
So who's gonna do it? Only one of us can do it.
No, wait, there's a bowl. Where's the black root?
In the cupboard. Probably this one.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order. After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot, nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and drudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
That it? There's the book about the ritual.
Over here. Put the black root in it, then put it on the thing, then set it on fire, and then breathe it in.
What do I have an obsidian lance for?
That's to put the blood on it.
Oh, right. Alright. Place a single piece of black root in a bowl. Hmm. Okay. Guess I'll do it.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your
Hallucinogenic
head,
smoke
and you
cloud.
can feel the world fading.
Hold the fumes.
Or fat cloud, homie.
As the world
Hold it
fades
in there
away,
until your
you
vision
lose
begins to
all
vibrate.
sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Wow! Hall of Echoes. Well, it's me. Talking to myself.
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you
Father
spot a
of
figure
Arrows
you could
finally
only
has to
describe
confront
as
himself.
a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
My chosen, come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am. Look me in the eyes.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes, shine brightly. Speak this spell and see.
You've learned Spirit Vision. Cast this spell regularly to reveal a hidden world of ghosts lingering in the mortal realm.
Huh.
Okay.
Maybe that's useful in the graveyard.
Probably. You'll need to further increase our mastery of source power before any of us can access the wellspring and descend to divinity. Okay. Actually, do that move? Innate. Okay, good.
Stop it, Relic.
Do I leave?
Please, speak
Oh,
this
I
spell.
have to do it.
God is the strange mirror image of yourself.
I was
Before
Rallic.
you stands the god Rallic in all his spectral glory.
You know me now, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful. And now I've come to seek some power in return. Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Rallic nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god. Immortality is only permanent, my dear, until one day it simply ceases to be. The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion. Well, sort of. But by all means, let that be a motivator, not a cause for concern. You must realize that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension. You most certainly will. The Well of Ascension is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen. That is where the road to divinity leads, and you must be the first to reach it at all costs. I know. Or did you think I chose you for nothing more than our shared humanity? One must never enter into any endeavor, though, without realizing the stakes. The void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it. Only he who claims everything will be everything. The void's doom. This world's liberator. I hope you understand them to their full extent. The other gods must either bow to you or be undone. But of course, that is what they are saying to their own god Woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them. Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One, at the expense of all others. So make no mistake, my champion. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods, their blood on your murderous hands. But don't let that dismay you, for these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence, to save your kin, and your loved ones, and the world they live in. I promise that yours alone will be the powers of the lake, and to the lake I will lead you. But not yet. Not until you've become a true master of the Source. Until you speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a God-woken can, and wield its most powerful spell.
Hoarse laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, my chosen. But if all I had to do was give, you would have long since have received.
Would have long since have.
We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first, you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So, return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, you may return to me here. Something that will make you understand that for a god, There is precious little difference between the living and the dead.
Man, she would not stop talking.
Source is. It
You
is a
guys all went
constant,
to your
a
own?
subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is source, and in source it is, immortally so. You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations, and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger. Best of luck, my champion.
Lord.
He's got a lot of shit to say.
Finally done with him. You're out of there. I'm gonna save and call it because I need to eat. See the ghost of the apprentice. Who's talking to Siva?
I am. Is it?
You out of your thing already?
Oh yeah. Just waiting for you guys. I realized that this probably wasn't individual dialogue.
Telling you where people are?
And you do not seem to be paying attention. Sorcerers, evil, controlling your source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell. Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters. The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource. But do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a
Again,
dark red
God,
stain
fucking
spreading
get your
across her
shit
tunic.
together.
She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Sarcastic. Didn't even have anything to say about it.
Oh.
I'm saving. Divine. I'm quitting. Now I'm gonna go eating. Hungry.
Let's go eating.
Say bye to the stream.
Bye to the stream.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Alright, kids. See you tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're gonna do Divinity again tomorrow. I don't know what Terrace is doing or what Slib is doing, but yeah. If not, we'll do Nino Cooney. Fire that boy up. Regardless, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.